Hello guys, SILVERPLATED 22 here, bringing you the next episode of SILVERPLATED Hybrids. Now, this is the series in which we work through every formation on FIFA 16, and we make a colourful team using silver players. To just make some interesting squads out of players that either I wanted to use that I've maybe missed, or players that we've used and we've really enjoyed, or players that you guys want me to use that you've suggested in the comments below. It's just a series in which we make loads of really cool squad builders, and this one is definitely no exception. If you haven't already checked out any of the other episodes from the series, definitely go and check them out. We've done some really cool squad builders throughout the series, and if you haven't already checked out any of the other informed silver player reviews that I've already done, definitely go and check it out. And also stick around for the next episode of Silver-Plated Hybrids, because it's a really good one as well. But getting into this squad, this is probably one of the best teams I've used as far as this series goes. So when we get into the goalkeeper, we can see we have Garcia. Now, Garcia has decent stats all around: 80 diving, 83 reflexes, 76 handling, 72 kicking, 70 positioning. Overall pretty decent. Quite small. I guess people complain about that a little bit, but I've got no real complaints about it. I always go to the wrong player by accident. I always skip the wrong way. Escagio is, he's just well-rounded. He looks like he could be a centre-mid more than anything. He's there for the hyperlink. He's got decent defending, not the greatest physical, but he gets forward well. Cito is an Argentinian centre-back. He's 6 foot tall, medium-high work rates, decent work rates, no complaints there. Good defending, decent enough pace. Again, no complaints, nothing spectacular, but no complaints. Next centre-back, though, was actually really decent. Pinola is 71 pace, 82 defending, 81 physical, 75 passing, and 78 dribbling on a centre-back. That's amazing. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more in the video, in the clip, sorry. At left-back, we have got Alzori, who actually starts off as a centre-back, and you can kind of tell because when he's bombing forward, he's not as capable as you'd maybe expect for a team of the season left-back, but defensively and physicality-wise, he is absolutely awesome and really quite cheap. No complaints there either. CDM, we've got Aqua, who has just ridiculous stats. Obviously, his shooting isn't the greatest, but other than that, 79 pace, 77 physical, 77 dribbling, decent passing, medium-high work rates. Amazing. Really good card. 4-star weak foot. Absolutely awesome. Gelson Martins, who is a player who's getting a lot of hype around him at the moment. He's got 87 pace, 80 dribbling, 69 shooting, 65 passing. He's 6'1". I didn't actually realise that until I started playing with him. Really, really good card with that 4-star. Kofi is a very similar player to Aqua. He's got 78 pace, 75 dribbling, 74 physical, a little bit better shooting, the same passing. Overall, super well-rounded player. The sort of player that can get back and get forward as well. As we go into the other centre mid, one of my favourite centre mids on the game. I noticed that I haven't actually done my top centre mids yet as far as my series goes as top 5 silvers. This guy may feature on that. Super well rounded, decent pace, decent everything, to be honest. Another player who can go forward and get back. Alabed is an absolutely amazing player. Now, you might be thinking, why are you not using the Man of the Match version? Well, I've actually tried the Man of the Match version quite a lot, and to be honest, I didn't feel any difference between the two cards. Alabed is absolutely fantastic, non-in-form, and yeah, his Man of the Match is good, but I felt like it was wasted money. And as for our striker, we've got Mbakagu, or whatever his name is. He is really good, 89 pace, 78 physical. He's a little bit like a Silver sort of Emenike style player. Not the greatest dribbling, but then neither does Emenike. Decent enough shooting, and not the greatest passing. In fact, the similarities between him and Emenike are quite substantial, really. There's the squad, really. I'll talk about it as we get into the clips now. The squad is super well-rounded. Those midfield players, they can sort of move around as well as, they can move forward, they can move back, and that's the sort of player that I really like in the centre midfield, in this sort of, when you've got 4 in midfield as opposed to a formation where you've got 3 centre midfielders. I really like players who can do it all, who can get forward, get back, pass it, shoot, everything. That's the sort of player I like. The box-to-box player, that's what you call it. That sort of Pogba-type player, although Pogba's sort of becoming more of an attacking player as he progresses throughout his career. The wingers were absolutely fantastic, really the focal point of this team. They got forward so well. Didn't really do much defensively, but I felt like the centre mids covered the defence enough so that the wingers didn't have to get back at all. Mbakagu is absolutely fantastic. He's not maybe as clinical as I thought he would be. I did feel like he missed some shots, and and that is something that I would say about the centre midfielders as well. Other than Obi, who was very, very clinical, the Ghanaian lads, they were brilliant at getting forward. They drive forward amazingly well, but actually putting the ball in the net, they weren't the greatest, to be honest, as you'll probably see in a couple of the clips. Defenders, Pinillo, or however you pronounce that, is absolutely fantastic. Really good at distributing the ball out. The defence in general was okay. Probably not one of the best defences I've used on this series, but more than capable of cleaning up. And the goalkeeper was actually very good. I don't really have a problem with goalkeepers being below 6 foot, as I feel it's very much more about the stats. And yeah, I think overall this team played very well because, as I say, it was kind of well structured. Like, everyone had their job and everyone was capable of helping out in attack and defence, which really, you know, the fact that some older players could help back in defence really, as I said, gave the wingers a lot of freedom to get forward and support the striker. So really enjoyed this squad. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Did you think it was, you know, a decent enough squad? Do you like those sort of Ghanaian players from the Serie A? There's actually, I think there's 2 more who are absolutely awesome. There's really, really good Ghanaian players in the middle of the Serie A, and I absolutely love them. And yeah, I would also love to know, guys, what players would you like to see used in the rest of this series? And yeah, just let me know if you're enjoying the series and stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Not much else to say. Cheers, guys.